You have done very interesting kind of things. The things that I said, you remember them.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So life would be easy. You have said some new things here. Of course, just talked about Tirukkural.
Yes, sir.
It's very important. So you should know thoroughly about them.
Okay, sir.
Who wrote them, what is the purpose, why they are so important, what learnings have come. Yeah, remember some of them.
Yes, sir.
Because this is, it's a competition, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Completion का इसमें गलती से वो competition होगा.
Have I written completion? Okay, it must be it.
Yeah. How many people participate? Every year happen in Tamil Nadu. Okay?
Okay, sir.
And where do you learn? How did you get your interest in it? And remember 2 or 3 very important ones.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How it has impacted the society? Because the maximum impact society by है.
हाँ.
This is one such area. We have Kabir ke dohe
हाँ.
in this part of the world. The other part of the Tamil Nadu.
Yes.
And please also remember this time Prime Minister in Banaras has attended one of the Tamil Sanghams.
Kashi farmers.
When was it held?
Yes.
Be ready with that question.
Yes, sir.
And what these Sanghams are. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Do bring, if you want to bring Tamils standing, do bring, not a competition. But don't be critical on Sanskrit.
Okay.
Don't try to prove superiority over the other. But you can bring in strength of Tamil.
Yes, sir.
And don't let it go. Tamil is an intolerant language. Mostly Hindi speaking think Tamil is an intolerant language.
Okay, okay. So I shouldn't be giving a biased
That
judgment.
impression must not come.
Yes, sir. Definitely.
Okay. You must say it's a language which people spoke, enriched it, lot of thinking is one, Tirukkural is one of them.
Yes.
And remember some of the top people in Tamil.
And should I be prepared for questions since Tamil Nadu is opposing Hindi imposition?
Keep that in mind.
Okay.
But don't bring this yourself.
Okay, sir.
Just be ready for any question. Tamil Nadu has remained his own identity as a state in all the governments of the center. So there must be something in them which try to make them aloof, and they always try to feel as if they stand outside. So why this lurking fear, a lurking kind of feeling among people here that they are not assimilating, and fear among them that we want to overpower them.
Okay. Well, what if there is an outright question on the topic?
So they answer. Once you prepare this whole background, you can answer.
Yes, sir.
And the answer is that we are together, but their culture is rich, appreciate each other and live together.
Yes.
We believe living together.
Yes, sir.
If there is a space for me, I have also a space for other. In the world, nobody can remain that I am the boss and other is. So, country is for living, coexist together. Enriching, the country is being enriched by cultures of various parts, and start appreciating cultures.
Yes, sir.
So mainly Hindi being national language, we don't oppose it. Do your work, whatever it is. But respect each other's culture.
Yes, sir. And since my graduation is in economics and I do have interest and I'm opting to be a part of the system, I can relate Tirukkural with economics.
You can. As I said, the impact of Tirukkural
Huh.
on the society has been enormous.
Yes, sir.
And also feel that, again coming from Muslim community, don't keep fear in your mind. Nobody is against you. I have spoken in a number of places I speak to large communities in Muslims now, to tell them don't get feared. If you are truth, nobody will do anything. So I am again reiterating you, be confident.
Yes, sir.
If there is a question directly on you, take it more positively and take your views right,
Yes, sir.
not colored by anybody else, on facts. I told the other men also. This fear must go out.
Yes, sir.
You are a good smiling girl, maybe a good achiever also. What is your percentage in graduation?
8.5 CGPA.
Yeah. Which college you were?
University of Madras, Raj College from Chennai, sir.
Is it one of the best college?
One of the best in Chennai, sir.
Is it NAC accredited?
Yes, sir.
So remember that when you mention college, you could say it's a NAC accredited and know what NAC is about.
Yes.
NAC. Okay? So that they must understand you come from a good college. It creates an impact. If you come from IIT, if they know, they start at little high level. So they ensure 50% देना ही है इसको.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, ultimately there is a material. Na?
There is a material value for the college that we come from.
Earlier people from Stephens will come.
Huh.
Saint Stephen.
Yes.
So if your college is good, bring it.
Okay, sir.
And his admission was direct or because of good marks? How's the admission in college?
Merit, sir.
Merit.
Based on my 12th grade merit.
Yes.
Since
And-
I got 95% in my
So
12th.
that's more important. So you could say that
Where do I say it, sir? When they say
whenever they ask you your strength and weaknesses, you could say
Achha.
you have done very well in school so that you go to the best of the college.
Yes, sir.
And you consistently to work hard and achieve also standards in the college. College is NAC accredited, but it's Madras University. Then you should know Madras University Vice Chancellor, your principal name, how old your college, college history, role of alumni, national education policy.
Yes, sir.
Okay, because PM is focusing more on national education policy.
At the time of asking, say something about you, just you can tell about all these things also sometime.
I'm sorry, sir.
Say something about you.
Whenever they say you
The very first
say
one.
something about
Introduce
you
yourself.
and why you could say that you want to be in the leadership position and this job
You are from
allows you to interact with society, governance policy. So I'm looking this space and I prepared accordingly in my career path, work hard. Instead of saying that you are hardworking, say that to achieve my objective, you have started working hard from achieving a standard in school, try to go to higher education, best schools, and therefore you develop a habit of consistently working hard to achieve goals.
Yes, sir.
So your personality would define.
Yes, sir. I understand.
So there you can be a little more narrative than to the point. Narration, you are hardworking, achieving your goals with the hard work is the criticality.
Yes, sir. So I can take 2 minutes, up to 2 minutes in introducing myself, bring in.
All other things are given.
Yes.
You could say that you have set up a goals for yourself, but didn't improve, you are hardworking, you make your all honest efforts to achieve the goals
Yes, sir.
within the framework of the persons like institutions and the university.
Yes, sir.
And then you have done a lot of work. Then you have done the sports also. They would not know this sport. Can you quote?
It's a ring tennis. It's also called as ring tennis.
Okay.
Originated in Kerala.
So when you start saying it's a ring tennis, you play ring tennis called so.
Okay.
So then say what is the difference between this and frisbee and young children playing rings. So it's like the same throwing and catching.
Yes.
Is
sir.
it a team game?
Yes, sir.
What is the size of the field? Is the one ring which is used by all?
Is it recognized by SAI?
Okay.
Or at least in the SDAT?
Okay, is it a common that school competition occurs? We are like ball badminton is also Tamil Nadu game.
Huh. Yes, sir.
So Tamil Nadu has some different games.
Yes.
Those this I came from Kerala. So when they start asking this hobby, second hobby, you say ring game called this in Kerala and you play.
Yes, sir.
So it's a district level competition, so must be good, popular also. The roles of class president, how do you elect? Role of student leadership in decision making, how to develop future leaders. So at one time, there's a scheme by one of the earlier Lindo committee on union elections in universities. So how are you made president of an organization? Class?
It was an elections. It was a democratic process.
So, Lindo committee report is there for university presidents. And what is the role? Many players become negative. They try to fight with the authorities.
College president or class president?
Class president,
president.
election process. Is there strong leadership?
Yes, sir.
What was his role? Was it role limited to academic delivery by the teachers, or was it means welfare of the whole class to represent class?
When did you finish your economics in Ethraj College?
2020, sir.
Renuka Devi was there that time, HOD, economics department.
I'm sorry.
Who was the HOD that time?
Usha Rani, DB Usha Rani.
Okay. Then you run cultural festival. So question is, what personality growth you had? Did you arrange money? How did you avoid corruption? How did you avoid? So you could say through various, you could start saying in your first instruction that through number of activities you did, you imbibe some of the leadership qualities, which is visible.
Yes, sir.
And what is video journalism? Generally?
It's basically recording one's personal thoughts and experience in a video format.
And how do you release?
I don't release it or post it in any social media. I just keep it to myself, and I often look at it.
What do you call it as a journalism?
Journaling, sir. It is not
Okay,
journalism.
okay.
No, journaling has come from journalism only.
Yes.
But does it mean keeping to yourself? What is the difference between this and the diary? Diary is written form.
Yes.
Here you are only speaking.
Yes, and I record myself.
Yeah,
So-
that's what diary is about.
It gives me an impression of. It helps me in public speaking actually. When I record myself and I look at it, first of all it helps me in reflecting. I reflect throughout the day. I understand what I have done the entire day, and more importantly, I have learned to respond to an issue rather than react. Since I do it on a daily basis, I analyze by the end of the day. Acha, I could have responded in a certain way and not that. So I have learned to respond to a question and not react. And third,
But the question is your question only. Question you ask yourself and you respond.
no, sir. I mean, in an entire day, some certain particular event would have happened, and I would have reacted in a particular way.
No, will you narrate the event?
No, yeah, I do narrate the event in a very short and crisp manner.
Yeah, because it's important to link what you are saying. Now, journalism says journaling aaya hai. Please ensure what is different journalism and journaling.
Yes, sir. It is
In
almost
whatever-
like kind of
whatever-
diary only. Diary in the digital
Diary
form.
also have a day record. Diary also means some thought process. That you only write when a thought links to your thinking.
Yes.
Diary is not always mean day record of events. Out of 30 events, you only want to reflect on one.
Yes, sir.
Diary might have a continuity. यहाँ भी continuity होना जरूरी नहीं है.
Yes, sir.
But if you had one thought one time, you can't change your thought second time. तो इसको ठीक से देख लीजिए.
Okay, sir.
What is doodling?
It's expressive sketching, sir. Expressive sketching.
Okay, sketch.
Sketching, yes, sir.
Be ready. Somebody says sketch me.
No, doodling is not portrait sketching. It is kind of a very different form of sketching, and it doesn't involve sketching someone or something like that. You give me a paper, I give random scribbles, and I make a design out of it.
But for what purpose and why?
And I do it as a form of relaxation for me, and I do it for my pleasure.
No, when you do sketch out of whatever is, there has to be meaning.
Yes, sir.
So your thought process comes into the meaning.
Yes, sir.
So what you are saying through doodling, you sketch. So what you say sketch? If he says,
I sketch.
if he says sketch,
Yes, sir.
and you say it's not a pictorial depiction of sketch. It's not a personal sketch.
Yes.
So it will be a nature sketch. What will be a sketch? Draw. Do a doodle.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So first question would come, what came to your thought to do this?
And to be really honest, I was nervous, so I wanted to express how I really feel right now, and this is my way of expressing that I'm
So
anxious.
therefore there's always a thought
Yes,
when you do the sketch.
yes,
And it has to be some meaningful, which comes after. Even if this you can only take this as an example. That when there is a stress, you try to do something, make sense out of it, and do creativity. So try to protest to be creativity.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I can avoid saying it as an expressive sketching.
Yeah.
I
So
can
you would
avoid
say
it.
it's a creative thinking, and I sketch. It's not a portrait sketching.
Yes, sir.
And you can give this as an example.
Yes,
That once I was nervous, I do this.
yes.
So remember 4, 5 of them. Okay, good. What else you can? The rest I've already told you.
And
What's your option then?
anthropology, sir.
Being economics very good, you chose it. Anthro.
And
That they may not ask. If they ask, you can give any meaning.
yes, I do have a reason for it. Since economics does come as part of my GS, and I've already done it as part of my graduation, I believe I have a good intellect and a hold on the subject. And
No, as a part of anthropology, what does anthropology do?
anthropology talks about the physical and socio-cultural evolution of man across.
And
different
economics is one of the activity. He's living.
Yes, sir.
So whether he lives on rivers, whether he lives, why does he live on rivers? Because he gets his own survival material
Means,
there.
yes.
Means. So economics is an integral part of all the social developments.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this kind of answer if you're giving, then that is something great.
Normally, they won't ask. If they ask, you can.
Yes, sir.
So rest I will told you 10, 15 areas you fix. Start asking questions now.
Yes, sir.
When is the interview?
9th of January.
So we have 15 days now.
Yes, sir. Approximately 20 days.
So do serious thinking now.
Okay.
4, 5 hours. Walk in the evening, take day's summary. If required, come back again.
Sure.
Are you going to be here in Delhi or
Yes,
again
I
you're
will be
going
in
back?
I'll be in Delhi, sir.
And with mock, don't get depressed.
Yes, sir.
Keep this positive attitude since you heard me already.
How many attempts you have given?
This is my third attempt, my first mains and first interview, sir.
Very good.
And you appear confident.
Thank you, sir.
Should take it through.
Thank you.
Just plan.
Sure, sir.
Plan events like disaster management. Tamil Nadu just had this problem. Remember national policy in education. Remember this digital push by the government.
Yes.
And some of the health issues the government is pushing.
Yes, sir. And one question, sir. And what should be my take? I mean, I wouldn't, rather the hijab issue as such. And wouldn't there be a controversial question surrounding the case?
Mostly they won't ask you this.
Okay.
If they ask, you take any view,
Yes.
which you think appropriate.
Yes. And
As sir said,
Just try to avoid
stage,
hijab as a part of fatwa.
yes, sir.
If it is hijab as being part of your upbringing, you can't even do this. So it is neither a political tool nor anything. And try to delink as much is a political question.
Yes.
So try to wriggle out of it.
Yes, sir. Sure. Sure, sir.
Then you would be avoid mobile offline. Luckily, Tamil Nadu, this has not happened.
Huh. Yes, sir.
And there are reasons for it. I can cite number of reasons the way Muslims grew in Tamil Nadu, Kerala, then Karnataka, then Andhra. So you're being more liberal in terms and you grow through the route of what is called trade in education and learning rather than the political pressure.
Yes, sir.
Unfortunately, the center they picked up Tipu Sultan as anti-Hindu. Wrongly they have done it, but why do we get it? Just avoid.
Sure.
You will say in each of them, you are abide by the law of land in what Constitution says.
Yeah. Moreover, don't think.
And
that,
you also say that you never had this situation ever in your college or school.
Yes, sir.
Being a Muslim woman, don't think that there will be some questions related with your religion and other things. Other thing, moreover, no
If
one
by
is
any chance
against.
it comes, you would say anything which decided by the government as per Constitution, supported, we all follow them.
Yes, sir.
As a citizen, our right to, is our duty to follow them. That's it. And you could say that you, through your education, you never had such experiences.
Yes.
And I know in Tamil Nadu this is not happening.
Not only. I personally have never faced such an issue in
Yeah.
my entire life.
And take that word sir said at the initial stage. No one in the board is against
Yes.
to anyone. Okay, so go with the same smile, go with the same positive mindset, and definitely, as sir said, you will be really
Just cool
performing.
down yourself, ask more questions,
Yes.
go deeper and deeper.
Sure, sir.
Think what the board can ask you. If board was hostile to you, what question they can put to you. If you can predict now, then your interview is done.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Thank you so much, sir.
Wish all the best.
Thank you, sir.